My name is Tom Allen, and I'm an extension and research plant pathologist with Mississippi State University. I was asked to provide a soybean disease update from the southern United States, and I'm in a field in Noxubee County, which is in east central Mississippi. I'm not far from Brooksville, near a little area called Togo, not very far from the Alabama line to my east, probably about 15 miles, and you can kind of get an idea for general growth stage in this field. We're beyond R6, probably closer to R6.5. Tremendous amount of Cercospora blight late in the season. Then you can see some dead areas here that are more than likely southern blight or something else. There's some red crown rot in a field just south of here on a different farmer's piece of property that I had looked at. But interestingly enough, even given the fact that it was a hot, dry year this year in the southern United States, the one thing I did want to talk about in this particular field was the soybean rust that's here. That's been here a substantial amount of time based on how much there is. And you can see these small areas at the point area there pointed out by my thumb. Not easy to determine what that particular disease is based on the symptom expression on the upper leaf surface. But if you flip that leaf over and use a 20x hand lens, you can see those pustules which look like little volcanoes. And usually what I do to see those is a 20x hand lens. I point out to most of the consultants and retailers in Mississippi, easiest way to look at things on soybean leaves or corn leaves or any leaf for that matter is a 20x hand lens. You can buy them on Amazon. They're cheap, easy to use, good to have in the truck. But I did want to point out the fact typically lower to middle canopy is where you would initially be finding that disease. Strangely enough, even though it's been hot and dry throughout most of Mississippi this year, most of the soybean rust that's in this field is in the upper canopy at this point. But again, not a concern from a yield standpoint or a management standpoint at this point in the season, but certainly is interesting to note that that was observed and did occur in Mississippi in 2023.